Top mistakes that prevented you from reaching 1000 in chess. You have played hundreds of games, but your rating is still hovering below 1000. Don't worry, you're not alone. Almost all beginners make the same mistakes. We will not examine each one with detail, so you can recursion yourself and stop drinking water. 1. The queen, my lone hero. Beginners love to take a queen and immediately send he into battle. It sounds great, checkmate in 5 moves, but in reality it turns into a disaster. You attack with your queen, thinking your opponent will be confused, but he can chases your queen with pawns and pieces. As a result, you waste the mouse, lose tempo, and sometimes even give away the queen. What this leads to? Your pieces are at the home and your opponent's army is already in the center. You are not developing and the position is falling apart. How to fix? The queen is general, and generals don't run first to a machine gun. First bring out your knight and bishop castle, and only then launch the queen into an attack. Pawns are trash for you. Description. A pawn seems weak and useless, but in reality, it's pawns what build walls and roads for you pieces. Example. You move your pawns thoughtlessly one forward on sideways as a result instead of the center. These are holes and your opponent occupies K squares and stifles you. What this leads to? Your pieces are suffocated, they have nowhere to move, they can become vulnerable because the pawn's shield is destroyed. How to fix? Follow the rule. First, take care of the center, e4, e5, d4, d5. Pawns should help your pieces, not hinder them. Even a simple pawn chain can win you the game. 3. The immortal king. Beginner often thinks, why castling? I will have time later, but then it's too late. You're keeping your king in the center and suddenly a rook or bishop moves along an open file. That it's 1 check and 2 check, and the hunt for you, poor king, begins. What happens? You can develop normally. Your opponent attack right in the center and your pieces run around in panic. Remember it like a mantra. Castling before the 10th moves, even if there's no attack yet. Castling provides security and connect your rook. It's like putting a roof on your house before in rain. 4. You playing in checkers. Description. You move only to cut down a pieces. Oh, the knight under attack. I will take it. But in chess position and plan are more important. You take a pawn thinking you have snagged a freebie, but your opponent counters with a fork with his knight and takes your queen or rook. You always end up without material. You are playing someone else's games, reacting to trap. Before capturing something as yourself, what will happen next? Sometimes it's better to leave a pieces alive and continue developing. 5. You're asleep at the board. This is the most painful and most common mistakes and blunders. You can't move your knight, but meanwhile your queen already under attack, or even finish you moves pawn and don't even notice that your opponent can checkmate you in 1 move. These mistakes are what keep you below 1000 ELO. If you represent yourself in even half of them, don't worry, this means you have room to grow. Start correcting at least 1 mistake at a time, and you will be surprised how quickly your rating will climb. And remember, chess isn't a game of guessing the next move, it's a game of thinking ahead. Please remember, if you don't want to improve and strive for the best, no videos will help you with this. First of all, start with yourself.